Hello everyone, welcome back to Coach Craig Sports, and today is Wednesday, so we're going to be looking at the Thursday night football game, doing a preview over that, starts and sits for this game. This week's matchup is between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders are the home team. They're favored by 3 points, over under 53 in this game. Should be a lot of points scored, so could be a very good day for fantasy. I'm going to mention a couple of notable injuries, especially for fantasy football. Henry Ruggs is on the COVID list, so you should see a boost in Nelson Agholor. Brian Bulaga, the tackle for the Chargers, he's in concussion protocol, hasn't practiced this week. Doesn't look like he'll play, so that will affect the offensive line for the Chargers a little bit. Keenan Allen, he's dealing with a hamstring injury. I think he'll be able to go. Then we got Mike Williams. He's dealing with a back injury. He may or may not go. We'll just have to see how that one turns out. For the starts and sits, we'll start off on the Raiders sides. So I got Derek Carr. He's going to be sitting this game. Could be a good one for him, but just a little bit too risky. You should have better options available to you to start ahead of him. Then Josh Jacobs, he's going to be a start. The Chargers have been one of the worst run defenses in terms of fantasy football this year, so he's definitely somebody to start up. I know he's a little bit banged up with that ankle still, but he should see a little bit more carries than he did a week ago. Nelson Agholor, he is a start if you need a wide receiver. He's like a high-end wide receiver, 3 at this point in time. So if you need somebody to play, I wouldn't hesitate to play him in this matchup. Darren Waller is obviously a start. The Raiders defense, I know they did fire their defensive coordinator because they haven't been good. I don't expect them to get much better in this one, so they're going to be a sit. Daniel Carlson, the kicker, you can start him up. Then on the Chargers side, we got Justin Herbert. You should be able to start him in this matchup. Should be a good one since that Raiders defense is not very good. Middle of the road quarterback 1 essentially this week. With some upside for more. Then we got Austin Eckler. He's a start. He's a little banged up himself, but I think he'll be able to go. I think he'll do very, very well in this matchup, so he's a must start. Then we got Keenan Allen. He's another start. Should be a pretty good game for him once again. Then Mike Williams is going to be a sit. I know, like I said, he's dealing with that back injury. He may or may not play, but even if he does play, I'm not going to trust him. He could re-aggravate that injury at any time as well. Then Hunter Henry. He's a start. At tight end should be a good matchup for him as well. Chargers defense is going to be a sit. And then the kicker, Badgley. If you don't have a better option, you can roll with him. If you have a better option, just play your better option. Pretty simple right there. Overall, I think this should be a pretty good, pretty competitive game. These teams are actually very similar. They both move the ball fairly well on offense. They both have pretty inefficient defenses so far this year. So it should be a good game overall. I know it's not one that has a lot of competitive playoff implications on it, but the Raiders do need to win this game to keep up in their playoff hopes. But overall, that's just pretty much a brief overview out of this. Herbert, Eckler, Keenan Allen, they should be the stars of this game. You could see Agholor have a big game, Darren Waller have a big game. Derek Carr could have a nice game, but he's just not somebody I'm trusting this week. But if you guys have any starts and sit questions regarding this game at all, feel free to leave them down in the comments. If you have any other questions regarding fantasy football, anything else like that in general, feel free to reach out to me, whether it's down in the comments, at my email, coachcraigsports@gmail.com, on Twitter at Coach Craig Sport, or on the Coach Craig Sports Facebook page. Once again, if you guys liked and enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. It helps build the community that we're trying to build here at Coach Craig Sports. And that is one for you, the viewers, helping you guys with fantasy football, helping you enjoy it more, hopefully bringing you guys some championships home along the way in this 2020 season. But with that being said, if you're a new or current subscriber who's yet to do so, also hit that notification bell to let you know every single time I post up a new video. Like I've been saying, post about 5 videos a week. Tomorrow will be the Dfs Value Picks, so these are the guys that I like that are cheap on DraftKings relative to their price that could pay off. And then on Friday, we'll be doing the starts and sets for all the other matchups. But with that being said, that's all I got for today's video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this one. Hopefully, I know it's a little bit shorter, but there's not really too much to talk about in this one. Went through it real quick. Have a great rest of your day.